Sup, sexies? So, we have the predicted FEH Channel at last. I talked about this during the data mine video where there was a lot of evidence pointing towards an upcoming FEH Channel, and here it is. So, I wasn't really expecting too much to be dropped in here because, of course, the data mine revealed a lot of things. But there were some pretty massive bombshells dropped in this FEH Channel, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of the things that they talked about, and I will give you guys the 411. Okay, so of course we have the 4.5-year anniversary for August. This is when Choose Your Legends usually happens. So, FEH Summer Celebration. Basically, this was in the data mine, but here is the first bit of info. We're getting 2 separate bits of login bonuses. So as long as you log in every day during the event period, you're going to be able to get up to 90 of each Dragon Flower, 90 Sacred Coins, and 450 Grails. All very good rewards. These are things that players want to be able to get, so that's nice. Okay, we also have the Grand Hero Battle Revivals. So the data mine revealed Veld and Thorba, but we also have these guys as well. Unfortunately, these guys aren't really that great. None of them offer that good of fodder or are even that valuable as merge projects. Orson is kind of okay because his weapon is a decent perf, but he definitely could have been way better. So I wouldn't really get too fussed about any of these reruns unless one of these characters is someone you really like and you just want to go for the build. Then in that case, it's going to be nice to just soften the blow to your heroic grails while you're going for the plus 10. Okay, we also have some reward maps here. So this was also a part of the data mine. We're getting 10 of these reward maps, and you can play them all on 2 separate difficulty settings. So if we take a look here, you'll be able to win a total of 20 orbs if you complete all of them. So definitely make sure you get that done. Each map is only going to be available for 4 days as well, so there is a little bit of a time limit to get these done. Okay, we also have some extra celebratory quests and Aether Raids quests. So, again, this was in the data mine. We're getting all of these bonus mission rewards. 500 of the special Aether Stone reward, which you can use to redeem for this face statue currency. So, again, all this stuff was in the data mine. Nothing too crazy yet. And pretty much the biggest bombshell dropped in the data mine was this Hero Fest banner, which is going to be coming out tomorrow night. And, of course, it's a very meta-heavy, or meta-top-heavy banner where we have Far Save, Near Save, we got Flame for the DR, and then Guinevere, who is, like, one of the best mage checks in the entire game. So a very solid Hero Fest banner, and definitely a good one to summon on if you care about AR and you want to just power up your box a bit. Also, though, you got to keep in mind that Hero Fest, or why'd I say Hero Fest? Choose Your Legends 5 is on the horizon, and we don't really know how good those units are going to be just yet. So this is, while it's a very impressive banner, it's also like really hardcore bait for Choose Your Legends 5. So just consider your options here and don't just dive in on this banner without weighing out your full options first. But to make things more enticing for everybody, we're going to be getting 10 of these first summon tickets for this banner as a login bonus. So you wouldn't really have to spend any orbs. You could just snipe a color and hope to get lucky. I would recommend going for Henriette just for the save skill, because not only is she valuable for the save skill as fodder, but she's also a really good unit to use that save skill. She's decent, and she can check units like Duolith and stuff. So definitely not a bad unit to have around. Okay, we also have these extra rewards here. What are these for again? I don't remember what they said, but okay, regardless, we're getting these summer celebration rewards, as you can see on screen. Oh, I think this is just a recap of all of the rewards we talked about previously. So these are basically all the login bonuses and mission bonuses that you can get. Pretty good deal. Okay, but now we get to the meat and potatoes of this FEH channel here. So we have silhouettes for the upcoming seasonal banner. It looks like it's going to be a pirate-themed banner once again, just like we had last year. And first and foremost, we have King Kilvis himself. So, Nesala looking pretty dope with the pirate attire. I guess he's supposed to be the replica of Tibarn from last time. Yeah, damn, this is some really good art. Nesala is also my favorite of the Bird Lagoos. I do like him more than Tibarn, at least as far as the story was concerned in both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I just like this guy a lot. He's really, like, shady. He does a lot of shady businesses, but he's still pretty cool, and he looks awesome, so I do like Nesala more than Tibarn. Let me know in the comments section, actually, who do you like more between these two? Is it Nesala or Tibarn? And they were a little sneaky here. They didn't show off his skills in the status menu. So that just makes me wonder, what does he actually have in store for us? I guess we'll have to wait for tomorrow night to see the banner. Okay, this was a pretty big reveal for me. So we have Vika on the banner, or Vika as they called her. I've just been calling her Vika for years, so I'm just going to keep calling her Vika. But I love Vika. She is one of my favorite random characters, I guess you could say, or underdeveloped characters from Radiant Dawn. We did get a whole bunch of them. Particularly, more of them were Laguz units, but anyone in Radiant Dawn that wasn't also in Path of Radiance kind of suffered a little bit on the character development. So they really just had to rely on how good they looked and how cool their designs were. And Vika, for me, was one of the coolest designed new units in Radiant Dawn, so she's always been one of my favorites. And here we have a glimpse of her skills. So Ebon Pirate Claw, that's probably a perf weapon. We have Glacies, we have Speed and Res Solo, and Sabotage Attack. And her stats are going to be 41 HP, 48 Attack, 40 Speed, 17 Defense, and 43 Res. So she's got this Titanic Res stat. And she also looks like a colorless flying type beast unit. So pretty interesting from Vika. Okay, next up we actually have Surtur. So our first final, well, okay, I guess not, because we had Summer Freya, right? I was going to say he's the first final boss from Fire Emblem Heroes to get a seasonal alt. But, yeah, I mean, how can I forget Thick Mama Goat, right? But regardless, this is some pretty dope artwork for Surtur here. And I also like his special attack with the shark coming at you. Pretty awesome stuff overall. Dude, if his weapon has the Sinmara effect where he just does free 20 damage, he's going to be insane. Because that Surtur is still, like, I can talk shit about Surtur all day. Like, how much he's aged and how much he's fallen off. But Sinmara still, to this day, feels like the best arena weapon in the game just because of the free damage. So if his Lance does the free 20 damage at the start of the turn, this guy is going to be nuts. And that's not even accounting for any other possible skills he may come with. And this is going to be our Tempest Trial hero. Unfortunate that it's not Vika. I would have much preferred to get her than this guy. But this is Rifus, or Lifus as they're calling him now, from Fire Emblem 5. Not really one of my more favorite characters from that game, but I guess the Thrakia fans can rejoice. One thing I will say that I like about this banner is the variety. Because we're getting units from all sorts of different games. Like, we got Surtur from Heroes. We got Nesala and Vika. And we got Rifus, of course, from Thrakia. And also, we're getting a duo hero as well, who we'll talk about in a moment. But Rifus has got the Helmsman Axe Plus. He's got Swap. He's got Speed Boost 3. And then he's got Windsweep. So, Windsweep fodder, always nice to get more of that. Windsweep is one of the best skills in the game with Null follow-up combined. So, not too shabby there. He's got 47 HP, 50 attack, 40 speed, 30 defense, and 23 res. And Rifus is going to be an axe infantry type unit. As if we don't have enough of those. And also, Helmsman Axe Plus. This could be a pretty interesting inheritable weapon. But we have so many good axes already. Just makes me wish we had Vika instead. At least Vika has a perf weapon. So I think if they had just swapped them out and put Vika as the Tempest Trial reward, that would have been a little bit better. Okay, and finally we have our duo, or I guess harmonized hero here. So we have Camilla and Hinoka. And we have their skills here. I don't know what their weapon does yet, but they have Mermaid Bow, Harsh Command Plus. They got Attack and Speed Push 4. They have Speed and Res Kanto 3. It's not called Kanto. I think it was called Trace, right? So Speed and Res Trace 3. And then they have also... Oh, dude, they have Defense and Res Rain. Interesting. Huh. So I wonder, is their weapon going to have adaptive damage then? Because so far, the only unit that I think it would have made sense to get this skill was the Valentian Pala that we got not so long ago. Huh. That's pretty interesting that they have that. Okay, but their stats are going to be 40 HP. They got 63 attack, 46 speed. Those are with buffs accounted for. I can't really tell what buffs they have active here, because it's not like they have any buffs on themselves. But they also have defense at 23 and res at 23. Maybe they have Hone Flyers, because I guess it would be easy for Ryoma or Azura to have Hone Flyers active. Oh, well, you know what? They have 2 active bonuses here, not 4. And Azura's on the map, but it looks like they have +1 movement anyway. Like, they're not being danced by this Azura. And they can still move through 3 spaces here. Interesting. And it looks like they have effective against armor, too. Wow. Okay. Dude, a 3-move flying type unit with effective against armor. That's going to be nuts. And they're also a colorless... Or, not colorless, my bad, guys. Green bow unit. So they're going to have color advantage on, of course, Brave Hector. One of the more popular far save units. Very interesting stuff here. Oh, dude, it looks like also Ryoma and Azura were getting the +1 movement there. So I wonder if that... Maybe that has something to do with their harmonized skill, where they just grant +1 movement to flyer units from the same game, I guess it would be, because Xander's not getting +1 movement. Interesting. Alright, I guess we'll have to wait for the banner to find out more about that. Okay, so what else we got? Oh, this was a big one. Okay, so we're getting more 5-star demotes. Finally, they're updating the summoning pool once again. So the following units here were previously summonable on all banners as 5 stars, but now they're not going to be demoted, but they're going to be removed from the banners entirely, and they're going to be featured on their own rerun banners at 4%. So we've seen those already, but man, some of these are a really tough loss to the pool. Like Nyla, for example, is one of the best sources in the game for Distant Counter and Null Sea Disrupt. So losing her from the blue pool is actually a really big loss. We're also losing Tabarn from the red pool, which is Sturdy Impact fodder. I guess there's more copies of Sturdy Impact on red, but still, like, it just increases your chances of getting it if more red units have it. Levin's got Special Spiral. Keaton's got Special Spiral. Valoria's still really good to summon just for her support effect. But I guess overall it's not that bad, because most of these are really not that great for summoning. But, dude, I really wish we didn't have to lose Nyla like this. So, one bad for a whole lot of good. I guess it equals out. Okay, now we come to this part. This was like the big one for me. So, Arena is getting a whole bunch of updates here. Finally, they're updating Arena. It's been a meme at this point, like how bad Arena has been. And they just constantly make changes to Aether Raids, but they've never done anything for Arena. So, we're going to be able to mulligan one time in Arena mode. So, if you lose a fight, or if you choose to surrender and not actually do a fight, for the first time you do that during a run, your chain is not going to be broken. So, this is really huge. You're going to be able to keep on playing and just go for the chain bonus and get your maximum score. Really going to lighten the load on how many crests you have to burn to get a run done. So that's always going to be nice. And then we have the reset button here. Also, a pretty nice little change where you can end a run and start your chain all over again from the start. And this is good because you don't have to burn a sword to actually do that like previously. So you're going to be able to keep all your swords and just reset a run and go ahead and start all over like that. So pretty nice update there as far as quality of life goes for Arena. We're also going to be getting some new maps for Arena, which they're going to show off right here. So like I said, last time when they revealed some new Arena maps, I was very unhappy because I could tell immediately all of those maps were just flyer biased as hell. And what did they do? They just released an onslaught of crazy Arena flyers. Like, we got Duo Byleth, we got Ninja Lin, we got Duo Micaiah, we got Duo Peony. They just spent, like, the entire last year, or the last 2 years since they released the new maps, buffing flyers for Arena, to the point where it's really annoying to deal with them on the new maps. So, these next set of maps here look way less biased towards flyers, and actually a little bit more helpful to the player, because we have a lot of choke points, we got a lot of defense tiles, a whole bunch of situations where your units can be safe and take advantage of the defense tile while punishing the opponents. So I think they did a really good job here. Also, cavalry units like Duo Lif and Legendary Lilina that are typically tough to deal with in Arena. Also Sigurd as well, Legendary Sigurd. They're going to get cucked pretty bad on a lot of these maps where we have trenches, we got a bunch of walls and mountains and everything. So, yeah, definitely a thumbs up from me for these new Arena maps. I think they did a good job designing them. And last but not least, we have this new mode that's going to be coming soon. So, this is the hero's journey. It really doesn't seem like too much to it. It's just like a fun little thing you can do. Just like the Aether Resorts, it seems more like it's meant for the comedy aspect and the enjoyment, as opposed to like being a competitive mode or fighting really hard to get rewards and stuff like that. So you're going to be able to deploy 2 units, and they're going to go through all these wacky scenarios, which is pretty funky. And by the end of it, you're going to be able to get a couple of rewards, and you can also play a few fights with these units. Not really too clear on how the fights are going to work yet. I think it might be an auto battle style of fight where the units take part in the fight without you commanding them. But they didn't really show it, so I can't say for sure. And these fights don't cost stamina to play. They actually cost rapport, or rapport, whatever you want to call that. And you build that up by sending out your units and deploying them, and also winning the lower level fights. So, pretty interesting stuff. I'm not really too sure what to say about the hero's journey yet, but it does seem like a fun and quirky little thing that they're adding, and that's always good. I like it when they do fun stuff like that. So, that just about covers us for the FEH Channel tonight. Pretty cool stuff. They definitely dropped some good news for Arena. I'm actually surprised they didn't talk about the new structure for Aether Raids, the safety fence, because I would have liked to actually see how that works in action in a video. But they did announce that there will be a second FEH Channel this month, so we're probably going to get more info on that later, as well as more info on Choose Your Legends 5 and so on. And I'm expecting the trailer for the new banner to drop tomorrow night, so definitely look forward to that. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the FEH Channel, and are you excited about the new Pirates banner, and what do you think of the new Arena changes and all that good stuff? Let me know, because I want to hear your thoughts. And this is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, fellas, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.